Hello, welcome to Webeo Futures, bite-sized educational resources at the forefront of digital marketing. In this video, I will give you 7 split testing ideas to help you deliver a highly effective CRO strategy. Optimizing conversion rates can be difficult, but by running split tests on certain website elements, you can start to understand the magic formula that achieves the ultimate conversion. When looking to optimize conversion, it makes sense to start with your call to action. This is, after all, the part of your website that will ultimately drive converting actions. Without a CTA, you're unlikely to have any conversion at all. Look at where your call to action is placed on a website. Is there one on every page? Do some pages have too many? Should it be above or below the fold? Then question the color involved with your CTA. Does it stand out enough? Does the button color appeal to visitors? Look at the language used. Is it compelling enough? Is it too concise or too explanatory? Split the test, call to action location, design and wording to ensure this section of your website is fully optimized to benefit conversion success. The content used to describe your brand, inform visitors about your product, and establish an edge of expertise and industry superiority can come in many forms and heavily affect conversions. Some websites find minimalistic content better, using fewer words and an increased amount of imagery. This can drive a high conversion rate, but lead to misinformed prospects that may not qualify. A more extensive amount of explanatory website content offers visitors more detailed insight. This can sometimes hinder overall conversion rate, as too many words can intimidate visitors. However, leads will be better informed and more likely to have a genuine use case for your offering. Website content is a balancing act, and one you must carefully split test until you find the optimum ratio of written content to visual information. The images used on your website play a key role in encouraging the desired action from visitors. Do you use images of people or of your product? Do you use videos or static images? Do you use animation style or lifestyle images? An organization recently changed all their website images to ensure each one featured their product. Their conversion rate saw an instant boost of over 35%. Images may seem like a purely aesthetic addition, but they have a huge impact on the impression of your website and, by extension, your brand makes to visitors. Much like a call to action, a form is an essential part of a web page, gathering contact information needed to enter leads into your pipeline. Ask what kind of forms your website uses. Do you use them purely for macro conversion, or do you additionally use them for micro conversion, such as gated content or certain giveaways? Forms are important, but you don't want too many of them. This can confuse your visitor. For the same reason, you don't want too many form fields. The longer the form, the less likely people are to fill it in. Studies show that 3 form fields is the optimum number to ensure conversion from form completion. However, you'll never know until you test it for yourself. If you offer an e-commerce service, your prices will feature on your website anyway. But if your sales process involves a quote and a negotiation element, then this is especially important. Does your website have a pricing page or feature a pricing structure? Do you keep your prices private, as they are bespoke and dependent on a certain lead criteria? There's no right or wrong way to deliver pricing to your visitors, but it's worth considering the choices that you've made. Use split tests to understand how to best incorporate pricing on your website, giving visitors enough to consider a purchase decision without giving away conversions to competitors. If you sell a range of different products or packages, how do you make recommendations on your website? Do you use personalization software to identify what visitors might want? Do you use offers of top sellers to drive interest of certain products? It's worth using split testing to understand how visitors respond to product recommendations and how the placement of products on your homepage can change conversion success. Testimonials are highly impactful and hugely beneficial to encouraging website conversion, so it's important to understand how they are used best. Should you have a testimonial on every page? Should you categorize testimonials for your visitors? What's the optimum length, tone, and structure for a website testimonial? It's important to remember that each brand and website is individual. What works for one business won't necessarily work for you. Strategize your use of online testimonials and run several split tests to ensure that they're being used to their maximum effect. So remember, split test these 7 essential website elements and watch your CRO strategy take off. I hope you found this video helpful. Please feel free to comment below the video should you have any questions or requests for future content, and one of our team will get back to you. Please follow @Webeo Global on LinkedIn to see the latest Webeo Futures assets in your feed as they go live.